Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Art of Trading Mindset. So quick analysis on the US market. So first of all, we'll check Dow Jones. So this is the chart of Dow Jones Industrial. There you can see on the chart, the index is trading on 42,251. There was a gap up of, huge gap up of more than 500 points from this point. This was the previous closing on 41,400 something. Now it is trading on 42,000, more than 42,000 points. If you'll watch previous videos, so therein I'm continuously saying that the market is going in the bullish trend from past many days. Now there you can see on the chart, okay, this was a huge correction and it had made double top. Then there was a correction of 7,000 points. After this correction, again, market has taken U-turn. So it formed a W pattern from this point. Again, now you can see the constantly there were gap ups, but those market did not come back to fill those gap ups. Now there is also a gap up. Market will not come back to fill these gap ups. Again, the confirmation in day candle is pretend very strong, so act very strong. So if we get the confirmation here in the day, candle, that definitely market is going to be bullish minimum 4 to 5,000 points from this point in time. I'll be showing you that how it gives the confirmation. Now you can see the confirmation, maybe the previous confirmation about. Let's check. This was the previous confirmation when market gave the confirmation. Then from this point, from 32,000 points, market traveled till 45 points. This was the high which market may had made earlier. Now, again, the same thing is going to be repeated. Maybe there was a huge trend and there was a small correction. See, ultimately, market has to go has to go upward, and small corrections will keep on happening when the market will be trending after some time. So, same situation has arisen in the US market also. Now, there was a correction. Then after correction, market has taken U-turn and Indian market too has taken U-turn from this point. Again, this is the bullish momentum which is happening from today onwards. I'll show you this is not actually happening from today onwards, but it already happened from previous many days. There you can see this was exactly on the chart. This was the exactly the point when market gave the confirmation. This was the confirmation, and when in this setup, when the confirmation comes with the gap up, then it acts very strongly, and the market prepares itself for for huge momentum. The same situation has arisen in the US market. The confirmation had come. Now this was the low for buying position. This was exactly the low. Market did not come back here to to break the low, and it is continuously keep on holding on upward side itself. Now you can see this was the closing, good closing. Again, the huge good closing was there. Again, market opened and sustained. It was a gap down, even sustained. Again, it was a gap down, even sustained. It was a neutral opening and went up. Now this was the neutral opening, went up. Again, the market, this was a neutral opening, came down, but did not break this previous low. So in this setup, now previous low will not be breaking. Now market has given confirmation here. Now you can see a movement of 1,000 points so far in the in the index Dow Jones. Now this is not going to stop today. I'll because it's a huge confirmation, and the moment is coming very strongly in the market, and this is going to be trended for for huge points. Now this is the actually time to take the to make the positions in the stocks, in good stocks of US, and also this is also a time wherein we can push some fund in SIP or something. So this is actually right time to invest, because this high the market will be very soon capturing or reaching on this high. So till the time it will reach there, it will be it will be a movement of 3,000 points, more than 3,000 points. So now this is the gap which has to be fill in. Now the market is moving upward, and definitely it is going to reach and break the previous swings very soon, like it is continuously breaking. Again, now I can show you the same thing how the trend confirmation is coming. Now there is a confirmation. Now there was a downside confirmation. So as long as back as you go, you see the confirmations are coming, and after that market is becoming trending for huge points. Again, the same thing is also happening in you know S&P 500. There you can see this was a high of 6,200, and the made low of 4,400, 4,800. Then there was a huge correction of 1,400 points. Now market has taken U-turn, formed W pattern, and now constantly doing gap ups. Now it is standing, broken previous low, previous swing also, and ready to give the confirmation. The moment it will give the confirmation like it had given in previous session, this was the confirmation, this was the confirmation, this was the market has was trending for many days, many weeks, and it delivered good rewards, good points as well. So same thing also is also happening in the S&P 500. Now you can see the small this was the confirmation, this was actually the confirmation point, this was the confirmation, this was the low for buying position. Now market from this point 5,400 points, it is standing on 408 for 5,800 points. So there is a gain of 400 points from this point. Now, same thing I'll be showing you. Just I'll be presenting the chart of main stocks like the Meta. From day one, I am continuously saying that market is going to be bullish and the Meta is also going to be bullish. There's a huge gap up. This gap up will not be broken now. Now you see the where market is standing again made a gap up. It means it's a strong momentum. A huge buying is happening in the US market for long term. Now the in the Meta it had made high of $750, $40, and again it has already scored mid of its correction. Standing here, it'll keep on giving the gap ups here and breaking the previous high as soon. Again, same thing is also happening in Tesla. Tesla, you can see everyone was saying Tesla is going to be, something, but now you can see here confirmations coming, huge gap with the huge gap up. The market is going to be trended for many days, for many maybe weeks. This was the confirmation. Actually, confirmation had in Tesla from that point in time, market is continuously moving upward. Netflix, huge market has been, huge reward has been delivered by Tesla from this point from $800. Now you can see it is on $1,100. So rewards of $300 from this point, which is 40% close to from this point. Huge reward has been delivered. Let's see Apple. So Apple had given the confirmation from this point and tried to, go up. There was a gap down again. This was the low, this was the low. So actually this low actually should not have been broken, but somehow the market is taking pause because this was a gap. Maybe market, if market is going to sustain or going to give has also given a gap up, huge gap up. Now here it is also giving the confirmation. Now this may be the time that market will be, Apple will maybe trending from this point in time. Amazon now you can see huge gap up. This was the point when market gave confirmation from this point, this point, market gave confirmation, and now you can see there was a SL. This was the SL hit. Again, the market gave confirmation that it ultimately it will go up. Now this was the low for bull for buying, and continuously market is going upward from this point. Now you can see from 180 to $2. It is standing on $208 currently, and this is the huge gap up. A person has invested in Apple stock, will be booking huge reward in this. Now, same thing is also happening in Alibaba. So all the stocks which are part of index of US market or something, then they are continuously, moving upward. You can see the gap, the confirmation was with gap up, and a huge gap up. This took support from here. It is continuously going up, standing on the previous correction, previous swing. Now almost trying try to reaching try to reach on the previous high. Very soon it'll reach on the previous side. This was, now you can see, this was the previous confirmation when market has been trending from, and it had delivered good reward from $83. It went just double 2x delivery from this, from the month of January 2025 till the month of March. Just in 2 3 months, this stock made double income. So this is the current situation of the US market. I'll also show you the gold, how the gold is reacting. See, equity market is trying to go up. Now gold was constantly from going from this point to here. It has formed a W pattern. Now maybe it will be coming down or making some correction just because equity market is going up. And some of the news also in the newspaper or media that reserve banks of uh, you know reserve banks of the countries, many countries who are throwing the view of that they will be reducing the gold because they have done heavy buying in the previous months. So they are going to reduce the gold. That is why maybe this is the reason prices maybe on correction or something, but huge correction will not be done. Small correction we can expect, or till 2029 dollars. So these are the situation of the US market, and uh, and this is actually the right time when we can do the investment in the US market if we have to gain something from the market. So thank you so much, and this is my request to subscribe the channel and like the video, and let's meet in tomorrow's analysis of the US market. Thank you so much for your support.